Good afternoon. We all know that we've got a terrible crisis at our southern border. The United States will soon hit 1 million illegal border crossings since last October. According to the United States Customs and Border Control officers, migrant encounters at our southern border were up 63% this February compared to the previous February. Now, why the huge spike? It's because President Biden's policies, now every state's becoming a border state. Drugs, including deadly fentanyl, are coming into our communities via our southern border. Now is the time to address this crisis and secure our border. Yet, the Biden administration announced that it would end an important public health policy. It's known as Title 42 this coming May, next month. Title 42 was implemented in March of 2020 at the beginning of COVID, and it allows for expedited deportations at the southern border during a public health crisis. Now, to put it in perspective, since the start of Title 42 2 years ago, over 1.7 million migrants have been turned away and been unable to enter the United States. In addition, Title 42 was responsible for over half of the expulsions at the border just in February. Joe Biden's decision to end Title 42 will further encourage thousands and thousands of more migrants to unlawfully enter the United States. Now, we're working at the congressional level to keep Title 42 intact, so stay tuned. Now, finally this week, I questioned Secretary of the Treasury Janet Yellen about how inflation is affecting everyday Americans. The American people are experiencing the highest inflation in 40 years. Prices of everyday goods, they're exceeding wage gains, and Americans are hurting. See how Secretary Yellen answered my questions. I posted the video on my social media. We've got to stop the Democrats' out of control spending. Now, as always, if you have any questions, any concerns, or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to our offices in West Tennessee or in Washington. You can visit my website, that's kustoff.house.gov, for updates on legislative activity, for statements that I made in the media, and also for constituent services. As always, it's an honor to represent West Tennessee, and I hope you have a great weekend.